Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Worst Show Ever, episode 43.
Woof.
Guys, we're almost at our 50th episode.
Jeez Louise.
Where did time go, baby?
Crazy. It's
And-
flying by, man. Just fucking sitting around, doing nothing. Watching the world go fucking crazy, bro.
I figured it'd be a perfect time to pop a pimple right before the start of the episode.
Yeah. What a bad idea that was.
Yeah. How awful that looks? That's
Yeah.
for you. I do it for you, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. If the show wasn't on tonight, that show would have just grown out. We did that for you guys. I hope you appreciate it.
Man.
That's
So
good.
I took your advice. I started watching Zac Efron's
Nice.
what is it called?
What is it? Something Earth, back to Earth, down to Earth.
Yeah, I want to get the name of it.
Yeah.
Because it's a really cool fucking show, dude.
Yeah, man. That's what I was saying. I binge watched that shit.
Down to Earth.
Down to Earth. That's right. Okay.
Yep.
What do you think?
I'm only 3 episodes in. And it just goes to show you, dude, there's so many other countries that are doing so many other things right. And it's like, all I could think about is how the United States is like stuck in the past. It's like, dude, I don't want to ruin anything for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, but they go to all these different places. One of the places, I think it was Iceland, right?
Yeah.
One of the first ones.
Yeah.
They're so far advanced in technology with renewable energy. France has fresh drinking water everywhere. It's not just like I don't think they have bottled water because there's no need for it.
The water in France looks insane, and it's funny because I used to work at a restaurant, fine dining restaurant in New York City, and there was a lot of people who came in and they were from Europe, all around the world, but they were like they never wanted to drink the tap water. And New York City is supposed to have some of the best tap water in the country.
Yeah, there's a reservoir there. Yeah.
And yeah, me and my friends we almost got caught swimming in that reservoir, and we almost got arrested if we went in. So, because it's not that far from my house where I grew up. But I used to get offended, like, oh, fuck you, water snob, you fucking asshole. I'm gonna give you tap water anyway and pretend I poured it right out of that bottle, But then I see like what they're drinking out of the regular, and I was like, oh yeah, I wouldn't want to drink that fucking garbage either. New York tap water. Fuck that, dude. This is insane.
Yeah, they sell the vending machines have glass bottles, not water. Glass bottles to fill up the water, and then some of the fucking fountains are sparkling water. They put CO2 in it, and you get fucking seltzer water, soda water, whatever you call it.
They give them a tour throughout the entire process, and they show you how clean this water is,
dude.
But it's not like it's purified and stripped of its minerals. Isn't it like rich with minerals and like just like
it's very rich with minerals, and they instead of using chlorine, they use concentrated UV rays of light to kill the bacteria. Dude, all I could think about is how stupid, me including myself, we are here in America. We're so unintelligent. We're so far behind. And the shit that we are concerned about, that's why we're a joke to other countries. We're arguing about people's skin color. This was like, that's something that people fought over. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was an issue, maybe. I don't even know if it was an issue in France or Italy. But if it was, that shit was a while ago.
Look, this country has...
it's living in the past. We're literally living in the past.
But our past was based off of racism and based off of just we want this, we've got it. Like when you come to America, oh look, we discovered America, yay! And then you just murder everybody here and take it over. That's been the mentality of America basically forever. Dude, look what's going on right now in Portland when Trump's deployed the National Guard and all this shit. They've got people coming out of rental cars, just like a blue van on the street. And then all of a sudden, these they're completely masked up. You can't see who they are. You don't even know if it's real. You're like, whoa, who the fuck is this? They're not even identifying themselves, and they're grabbing protesters and they're bringing them in the van and they're detaining themselves. They're not saying why. They're not getting. They're told they're stripped of all constitutional rights. This is what's happening, dude. This is what's going on in Portland. So the Portland governor is saying, mayor is saying, dude, get these fucking guys out of here. This is not helping. You're escalating the situation here. Get these fucking guys out of here. And then now the Department of the Homeland Security, they just said, oh, we're not pulling out of fucking Portland, and we're actually going to be doing this everywhere. So, bro, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, I don't know, man. The United States is literally, I realize, like a fucking giant advertisement. That's all it is. It's a giant advertisement of, this is the best, buy this, this is great, if you have this, you'll be better.
Yep.
And it's all bullshit, dude. It's all fucking bullshit. Like, just the water alone. The water alone.
Dude, when you go to other countries and shit, like, you see families with true love, you know, like they love their families. They're so close with their cousins and all that shit. Like, in America, not so much. Why? Because they don't really give a fuck about family. It's more about, there's other issues. Dude, do you know how many people, like, you know how many families got torn apart because they're like, what? You like Trump? Or what? You're not a Trump supporter? Bro, and all of a sudden, that is such a big issue that it destroys everything.
Yeah.
And it's divided this country big time. And, it destroys families. Like, dude, something like that would never get in the way of, should never get in the way of, like, family, you know.
Or even friendships, dude. Friendships too.
I know, dude, but it's like such in the forefront here. It's disgusting, dude. And you don't know what's real, what's not real. You don't know. And here's another thing. Like, you see, when I talked earlier about, like, all of a sudden you see these, like, generated memes and you see these things, I feel like they're somebody creates them to be hateful, and then with a fake account goes online and then starts to spread it. And then all he has to do is get out there, and then someone else racist and hateful sees it and they share it. And then all of a sudden this thing starts to spread like wildfire on the internet. And one of the ones that I'm seeing right now is, you know, someone was saying, look, all you Second Amendment lovers out there, we want our guns. You know, what if the government tries to come and get us and shit like that? You know, like, we got to protect ourselves. They're like, hey, it's happening right now. Now what are you gonna do? And I feel like that's almost like it's like it was purposely put out there to start a fucking war.
Yeah.
To start a fucking war. They're already deployed some of this group. They're already coming out, and now there's memes and shit that are going around, and fucking posts that are going around social media, pushing the other side, dude. And this is what's happened. It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. And then you watch this show, and if you can stay off your fucking goddamn phone for 1 hour, so you can just devote full attention to one of these episodes, you realize how cool of a guy Zac Efron is, and how much information this guy that he travels with, you know, knows. And when you go to other countries, and Iceland, to see what these people are doing with their resources is absolutely amazing. And they're taking full advantage of the resources. The problem with the United States of America is that if they ended up taking advantage of those resources, you're never going to take advantage of them. And when I say you, I mean the people of the United States, because you're still going to be charged on them as if they're what. So here's the deal. It's like, we're going to put this toll up because we need to help pay for these roads. Once this roads and this new bridge goes in, we're good. But then they've made millions of dollars.
Yeah, no, that toll stays there for fucking
forever.
20 years. And
Forever,
it's like, dude, how
and
much did this road fucking cost?
That was built 30 years ago, man. And the toll keeps increasing. See, that's fucking dirty shit. And that's what, like, New York does. That's one of the that's one of the reasons, like, dude, when I was leaving New York, there was a lot of, like, adios, fuck you guys. This is the worst. This is one of the worst governed states I've ever been in. Where the fuck is the goddamn money going? We were paying you guys fucking everything, and we're not getting shit. It's getting worse and worse. What the fuck is happening here? And it's just poorly spent business. It's just, dude, these tolls are fucking dog shit. The Metro North, I mean, the MTA, the fucking subway is going to shit. It's all fucking horrible. You're in 2018. You're like, shouldn't I have Wi-Fi down here? What the fuck is going on, dude? Like, dude, where are you guys?
And then the best is the people that say, well, if you don't like it so much, leave. Trust me, if I had the fucking money and the resources, I would get the fuck out of here. I would get the fuck out of here in a second. Dude, I'm kind of, I don't know. It opened up my eyes to a lot of different shit. And trust me, I'm not just, I can't say this 100% because I haven't done my research. I'm sure this documentary is showing the positive and the great sides of everywhere they go, which anything on television does. But just the simple fact of like necessities, dude, like water alone is so essential just to life. Your tap water is poison. It
Dude, your
is.
tap water is full of fucking fluoride for what? Because it's supposed to be good for your teeth? If it is, put it in our toothbrush, put it in our toothpaste when we're taking care of our teeth. Don't put it in our drinking water for us to be drinking and consuming all the time from
Dude.
when we're little kids to fucking until we die. Why are
And
you
then
doing that?
chlorine to
Dude,
fucking kill the bacteria.
yeah.
Bro, I remember I used to go to
You are bacteria. Do you realize that? You are bacteria. We have
yeah.
bacteria in our stomach. You can't be drinking shit that has chlorine in it. It's gonna fucking cause leaky gut, all sorts of fucking problems. It's gonna fuck up your adrenal glands.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a fucking nightmare, bro.
Yeah.
It's
bad.
a nightmare.
And then what was it? His buddy lived in Costa Rica and they were just going through the school there and basically like, dude, that's another thing is our school system is a piece of shit. And I know we talked about this in another episode, so I don't want to get into it too much, but our school system is a fucking joke, dude. It's like the teachers are so fucking underpaid. The kids are just jammed in a classroom. The kids that aren't there mentally or have disabilities aren't taken care of. And then you're told lies. You're told all this bullshit. You have to do this. You have to do this. And then you get out and you get to college and you're like, none of that shit mattered that I had to do. The fucking none of that. And then even in college,
and then by the way, how much do I owe you? How much do I owe you?
Yeah.
How much is my debt now?
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wait, I didn't even know what that meant. I think I was 18 when I was signing that. I don't even know what I was doing. It doesn't matter, dude. They've already got you, bro. You're done.
It's
disgusting.
So bad.
But dude, some of these teachers turn into dog shit too because just of the system. Yo, a lot of these teachers are fantastic because they're creative and they have a way of connecting with students and being able to get through to them, which is super important because not a lot of teachers were able to get through to me. The only ones that were able to get through to me were the ones that were able to give me a little bit more of a leeway than the rest. Because that's all that I fucking needed. Just a little bit. I couldn't sit there, man. I couldn't sit there for more than 5 minutes. I was always fidgety. I was teacher's terror in the yearbook at my senior year. My superior, whatever the fuck that thing is. But it was in a fun way. The teachers really liked me, but I was just very like high energy. I had to fucking, you know what I mean? I didn't want to sit there for too long. School was very hard for me just because like I felt like I was being tricked. I was like, yeah, but what do you really mean here? I'm like, no, dude, just answer the question. I'm like, oh, this. And they're like, okay, there you go. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like they're trying to, I don't know, man. It's too much for me. I didn't learn like everybody else. I'm more of like a hands-on learner. And then once certain teachers noticed that, then they gave me that little bit of extra. That was all I needed. And that was like my favorite class. I looked forward to it. I learned the most out of it. But dude, the teachers that do that are amazing, but it's hard for them to be able to even do that because they have to stick to a curriculum. And it's basically, that curriculum is set out to be from this month to this month, and it's going to get you through the entire school year. So we can't like get off subject and talk about other shit, but that other shit is more important than your goddamn fucking curriculum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because you're so focused on the curriculum, you're not able to connect with the kids on the levels that they each need to be, connected on with, so then they can just, and then, dude, but then you got like half of the other country, like then you go to Texas, and then most of the state is just being fucking homeschooled, and you're just like, wait a minute, your mom's an idiot. I was just talking to her for like 15 minutes. She's teaching you everything that you know. What the fuck is going on?
That's why the middle of the country, and I don't care if I offend people. They're stupid. There's a lot of fucking stupid people out there. Although there's a lot of stupid people throughout the whole country. But that's because they move out of the fucking middle of the. But dude, going back to my point is, we are so poorly educated in this country compared to other places where there's no restrictions. And then this whole thing about like life lessons in school when you're growing up, you got to take a test once and pass it the first time because this is how life is. No, it's not. No, it's fucking not at
Dude,
all.
in life, you're allowed to do what Jeff Epstein does and then grab pussies and then be the president of the United States. You can do what you want. They didn't tell
You
you
could
that in
do
school.
whatever you want. If you have
Whatever.
enough fucking money or know the right people, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
It's disgusting, bro. It's fucking disgusting. This whole fucking world is disgusting. I mean, at least from this perspective. And I just say that because I feel like we've been dealt the wrong end of the short end of the stick here. And it's a funny thing to say that because it's like, as a white male privileged American, whoa, it's supposed to be the best. But like, I feel like if you're a dumb if you're a dumb American, then you have a better life here in this country because
ignorance is bliss. You don't know what the fuck is going on.
See what the fuck is going on around here. It's disgusting, bro. And then you just look at like I said the last episode. We don't want to get into it again, but it's in the prison system with, hey, we gotta. The more people we have in the system, the more money we make. Let's go. Let's get people in here. Whoa. So now instead of protecting and serving, you're out hunting. You're out looking for fucking people. You're out pulling suspicious people over in bad neighborhoods. What? Good, this guy doesn't have his fucking license, but that guy didn't do anything wrong and you didn't pull that guy over. In America, if you're free, you should be able to like, hey, yeah, I know I don't have a license and registration. I'm fucking driving to pick up some pussy tonight, bro, because I'm horny. That's the way it is, bro. I was a fucking kid. You know, when I was in Florida, I was driving around, no license, no registration, no insurance for a good year and a half. Easy. You know what I mean? And it's easy because if one of those things goes, the other two go. You know, like if you can't have insurance in a car that's not registered, and you can't have a registered car if your license is insured. You know, if boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
Yeah.
So, and I was broke. I was in college. I didn't have fucking any money to do this shit. And then when I did go to take care of it, there was something in New York that was stopping it, and I had to actually go there to take care of it. And I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? All right, see you guys later. I went back to my car from the fucking police department and I drove up. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's crazy. But I should be able to do that because it's not the right thing to do. It's definitely the wrong thing. But America has its legal system all set up too. And hey, if I do that, it's against me. You're driving without a registration or insurance. Boom, you're fucked. This other person wins, blah, blah, blah. But dude, don't just pull me over because you're hoping that I might not, so you can put me in fucking jail. This isn't the game we're playing here. That's not what police were ever meant for. And that's what takes place. So this is a bunch, and this goes on everywhere. They're teaching us horse shit to memorize in school. And if we don't do it, they put us on, and if we don't do it the way they want us, they put them on medication. They put kids with brilliant minds. They're dumbing those minds down so they can fucking sit there in class for 48 minutes or 42 minutes. It's crazy. Yeah. It's fucking insane.
And dude, and the most fucking ridiculous part is this curriculum, the core curriculum or whatever the fuck they call it now, is made up by some old fuck who doesn't even know how to interact with children, who's probably fucking them.
Oh shit.
I just added in that last part for special effect, but you know what I'm saying? They don't even know what it's like to interact with a child.
I know.
You know? And then you have the poor fucking teachers that are trying to teach this shit that some dipshit made up, and it's like, no, you have to do division this way or this way, and if you can't do it this way, it means you're not learning it or you're fucking stupid, or I don't feel like teaching it to you because I have 30 other motherfuckers to teach it to, and I don't have enough time to teach it to you
because you're stressed out. You've been teaching the same shit to memorize to little fucking kids for the last 10 years, and you don't get shit anymore. All your tests have become Scantrons because you stick it to the goddamn machine and you don't have to grade anything anymore. You're doing nothing. And you see that all over the place. But there's also brilliant teachers who I talk to, and they have amazing ideas, but they're never going to be implicated into the school system. And it's just a fucking shame because you should listen to the teachers. The teachers have a passion. They have a way to get through to the kids. Every teacher who started had good intentions. They wanted to help. They wanted to educate these kids. But then along the way, they become jaded, just like everybody comes jaded, because they're not allowed to have creative control, freedom in the classroom, and stick to the curriculum. If this A plus B equals this, and if this kid doesn't add up, then he's either left back or we recommend medication. Dude, it's insane. What's going on is absolutely crazy. Listen to the goddamn teachers out there. They have brilliant minds. They're the ones who are out there every single fucking day, connecting with the kids. They know how to get through them. Listen to them. Instead of some old person who doesn't even understand technology and doesn't even understand how kids can learn these days. If a kid wanted to know something, they can find it out right now with the phone in their pocket. And everything that everything that I went to school for was a waste. I don't remember it. I have to Google it right now, just like that fucking kid does.
Yeah. And the part that's so ridiculous too is fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, to become a teacher. It's getting harder and harder just to become a teacher. The requirements, the test, I don't remember the specific name of the test that you have to pass to become a teacher, but is it LSTATs? I don't know. Something. But it's very, very fucking difficult. And when I was working in the school system, I worked with this kid, and he wanted to be a teacher, and he was like, not like a child kid, like another guy, and he couldn't pass the fucking test, dude. He could not pass the fucking test, and he was like, I don't know what the fuck is like. They make these tests
It's like
so
the bar
fucking
exam
hard.
for
Yeah,
teaching.
it's
Yeah.
like, dude, get the fuck out of here, man.
But don't you want the teachers who could pass that test to teach your kids? I do.
Okay, to an extent, because I'm a horrible test taker, but I would, if I were to go into teaching and I had the passion to do it, and I had the fucking, I mean, not to talk shit, but dude, it's not fucking hard to teach someone 2 plus fucking 2. Okay,
You're right.
you can do it in any way you fucking want to, and that's the creativity of being a teacher. But in the United States, you can't. You have to fucking teach it A, B, and C, because some old fuck up who the latter who fucking went to school in the goddamn 20s decided to write a book about how to do it.
If I was like a 5th or 6th grade teacher on the first day of school, I'd be like, hi, I'm your teacher, Mr. Baker. I was like, I just want to let you know what's going on in this world. One, in the next 10 years, most of your parents are going to be divorced. That's one. So start to pick which one is your favorite now, because you're probably going to have to end up living with them. And the rest of your life's going to go on that. You know, does daddy like to drink a little bit? Who's more fun? Whoever's more fun, go with the other one. The other one cares about you more. Go with the other. You know? So, and then you let them know what's going on. All right, so we're going to teach you all this stuff, all right? Don't worry about any of it. It's just memorization, okay? If you learn it, if you remember later, cool. If it comes up in a conversation one day and you're like, ooh, oh yeah, I remember that, and your other friend answered it 2 seconds after you because he pulled it up on your phone, but you feel cooler because you were able to remember that, that's awesome, man. But anyway, we're just going to teach you shit that you have to memorize, things that are completely irrelevant to what's going on in the world that you live in today. Oh, all of you kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you go around the whole class, okay, cool. None of you are going to be any of that shit. Any of it. None of it. It's nothing. So, and you know what? We shouldn't even be asking you that dumbass fucking question at such a young age. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy. It's Steve Harvey said in his book that I've recommended a bunch of times, think like a success, act like a success, or act like a success, think like a success, one of those. He says that when he was in elementary school or middle school or some shit, his teacher asked, he said to write down what he wanted to be. Then when they wrote it in and handed it in to the teacher told him to rewrite another one. And then they called his parents and they told him that we want him to pick something that's real, because he said he wants to be on TV. That's what Steve Harvey said. He said, like, when he was in 5th or 6th grade, that he wants to be on TV. And the teacher is making each student come up and say what they want to be. But she wouldn't let him get up there and kind of say that shit in front of anybody. She made him go home, and she called his parents. And his mom was trying to tell him, you know, you got to say something else, whatever, blah, 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 and whatever. Anyway, at night, his dad came in, and his dad told him, his dad hands him the paper back, and he said, listen, we're just gonna put what your teacher wants to hear. But we're gonna keep this in your nightstand drawer, and you're gonna look at it every morning when you wake up and every night before you go to bed. Because if that's what you want to be, then you can be that. And dude, that's a great dad. But he's calling bullshit on the system, and then that's how it works.
Yep.
Are we in the good view here, the gallery view?
Yes.
Okay.
What up, bro?
What is good, man? What's good?
Finally made it. Finally got you on time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you guys doing?
Good, man.
Good. For those of you watching that don't know Ronan, he appeared about a month and a half ago on Chat Roulette, and we had him come in. And you do your own commentary, man, on different videos, right? You do
Yeah, I do.
all sorts of
Yeah, I do reactions, like whatever. I was on Chat Roulette the other day. I was gonna do a little video for that, but a lot of dicks. It's hard to edit. It takes a while.
Oh yeah, we know all about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, this works out perfectly that you came in here because we were talking about, people that are younger and the education system and shit and coming up, and when me and Sean grew up too, if you wrote something down on a piece of paper, the teacher said like, "Oh, what do you want to be?" and you wrote something down such as like, "Oh, I want to be on television" or something like that, it was so highly frowned upon. Whereas now social media and younger generations have expanded this thing where that is more realistic. If you want to say, hey, I want to be a fucking YouTube celebrity and Instagram, that's a realistic thing and people don't fucking frown upon it. Whereas how old are you, by the way?
I'm 20.
Okay, so Sean's 39, I'm 31. When I was in high school, dude, I remember writing down I wanted to be a professional wrestler. And I felt like a fucking idiot because the whole class is going around and they're like, I want to be a nurse. I want to be an architect. And I didn't want to do any of that shit. But I felt stupid writing that down. So immediately I erased it and fucking wrote some other bullshit that would please other people. Not myself, other people.
Yeah, fuck that. Just do what you want.
Yeah, man.
If you were born, you were born in 2000? All right, so if you were born in 2000 and you turn maybe, all right, so like 2013, 2014, you're 13, 14 years old. What are you thinking about? Like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Like right now, what am I thinking?
What were you thinking when you were like a teenager, like 13?
Nothing, man. I was like, hey, I want to get famous. I want to get famous somehow. That's how it was. Like what is those dreams when you're 13? But now it's like a little bit different. Like I'm still chasing a dream while I'm trying to accomplish other goals, such as like graduate school, go on to get my business degree. I want to get my real estate license. I want to do all that kind of stuff. But this is just a dream I have. Like if I were to make it on like YouTube or something like that, I would love it. Like absolutely. But I want to do both at the same time. So I always have a backup plan if I need it.
So Ronan, when you're thinking like, because I remember having that young mind too. Because I remember as a kid, I always wanted to be like on Saturday Night Live. I used to love that show. I remember I always wanted to be on SNL. And but for me, it was always I looked at like TV movies. If it was maybe because that was like at the time your outlets, right? Like TV comedy movies. So if you're a teenager at 2013. What are your lists? I mean, is it TV movies or YouTube? Is YouTube higher?
Yeah, I think YouTube was higher back then. Like me, when I was 13, I was watching all sorts of YouTube. I wasn't really watching. I mean, I was still watching TV. I was watching SNL, like you. I was watching like shit like that. But at 13, I was maybe like professional athlete or something, and YouTube was above TV though.
Because it was more attainable.
Yeah, it was more attainable. Also, it just seemed more fun. It just seemed like you can really like talk to the audience and like intertwine with them and stuff like that. And it really at that point it was like almost a bigger fan base than a lot of like TV stars.
Dude, it's amazing that like, because I just remember wanting to create so bad, but being younger than you, and when YouTube was first coming around and not even really understanding what it was yet because it was just getting kind of started. It's like, it sucks that like I feel like I kind of missed out. If YouTube just happened like when I was your age, that what a fucking unbelievable advantage that is for young people like yourself. And I mean, you're doing your thing on YouTube right now. Why don't you tell us about your channel or something? Shout out your channel. Tell us what you do.
All right. My channel is Easy Money Ronan. I do reaction videos right now just so I can build like an audience beforehand, because it's very easy to do reaction videos. It takes 15 minutes out of the day. You do it real quick and then you're done with it. So I don't have that much free time. So when I do them, I do it for like 15 minutes, knock out a video, and then boom, just put them on. And then it's pretty easy. But once I get an audience, I want to start doing bigger videos. Like I don't edit any of my stuff. I just let it play out, just upload it immediately, and then once I get bigger, because it takes too much time to edit each video. If you really want the production and the quality of the video, it takes a long time, but I don't really have that time right now.
So right now, since you don't have the time and you're trying to build an audience, that's one of the things that's not necessarily as important. You're just trying to get content created, right? So you're just trying to sit down.
I'm just trying to just throw it out. Yeah.
So what do you comment on? Pretty much, I know. I mean, I checked out your channel. I've seen a lot of the shit on your channel.
Thank you.
It's funny. Everybody go check that shit out. It's got some good stuff on there. What do you look for? Like just hot topics, stuff that people are.
I don't even know. Like sometimes my friends will be like, "Hey, do you see this video?" I'll be like, "Nah, I haven't seen it yet." They're like, "Yo, react to that, react to that." I'm like, "All right, cool." And then sometimes I'm just like on my YouTube trending page and I see something. I'm like, "Hey, maybe that'd be pretty cool to react to." And I'll just watch it, turn on the camera. That's it.
Do you ask for requests from your fans? Do you interact?
I don't really have fans, but I mean, like, I got like one loyal dude. He's always in my DMs. Always hit me up. He always hit me up talking about react to this, react to that, and I do sometimes. But
Good,
sometimes
yeah.
Sometimes you be telling me some wild shit to react to. I'm like, hey, man, come on, maybe not that one.
That's cool though, dude. And like Sean was saying, it's crazy now because when I was 14, 15, when the wheels started turning and I wanted to do this shit, it was different, you know, like, and I sound so fucking old saying this, but you didn't have the iPhone that could fucking record. Even now there's like iMovie on the iPhone, edit shit and just straight upload it to fucking Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, anything you fucking want. I had to record it on a camcorder, put it in some program that could convert that into an MP4.move on the computer and then edit it on the computer. And then from there, it was like, show your friends, or MySpace was prevalent then, but I don't even think you could really do shit with MySpace. It was very just right on someone's wall and fucking, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how good people have it, but at the same time, the market is flooded with shit. There's so much dog shit out there that it's hard for people, you know, like such as yourself that are trying to get just started, and you might have something that's fucking gold, but people aren't going to see it because there's all these assholes that have a budget or rich kids that have nothing else to do. So they take mommy and daddy's money, put it into fucking advertising, and all of a sudden it's the new viral video with 1 million views, and it's horrible. Horrible.
No, yeah, there's a lot of people out there that don't really make good videos that are really big.
I don't know. But I mean, the only thing, you know, and me and Sean are going through this as well, is dude, just keep grinding it out, keep making them, and keep fucking putting it out, because eventually, if you don't stop, something will get noticed and someone big will notice it, and then your shit will start to take off, man. You'll get a little fan base.
For sure.
I already saw you have, you know, 40 subscribers, you know, just keep pushing it out there and, you know, keep it fresh, man. That's the biggest thing, is just pushing content. People get fucking caught up in, you know, oh, I'm not getting enough likes, I'm not getting enough views. But if you build that content, you might have that one video, that one picture, or whatever that blows up, and then people go back and look at all your old shit, and they're like, "Oh, damn, this dude's been doing this for a fucking while. This is some good shit."
That's why, like, I don't know if you guys are on TikTok, but you guys should definitely get into that, because you can post a TikTok, put some hashtags on it, it gets like 200 views in 10 minutes, and then people start liking it, and if they start liking your stuff, it'll pop up on everybody's shit. I've been doing some TikToks, and they've been getting way more views than my YouTube videos.
TikTok is a weird one for me, though.
I mean, it's a little weird, but I mean, like, there's an audience.
It's not weird as far as like what it is. I think it's fun. It's super fun to put the videos together. I love the content they have, the songs that they're allowed to put it to. Because, dude, I sat there and I took this time to put a video together of somebody doing like when the governor was speaking and they had the translator there. I put it over a Lil Wayne rapping next to her, and then she was like, because her reactions were very like. I put that shit on Instagram. Within seconds, it was gone, you know, taken down, banned everywhere. Same thing with Facebook, same shit with YouTube. And I was like, God damn it. So it kind of sucks. But like TikTok is the one place where you can just click on it, boom, that song's available, and you can have fun and do shit with it. But I just don't like that it's the Chinese company behind it, how they're just taking everybody's information. They're just fucking, I don't trust it. I don't even know how much of those likes that come in like that. How many of those are real, dude? How many of those are bots?
I don't know. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I mean, hey.
It makes you feel good when the number's high, right?
It is.
Yeah, no, I know. I was on there for a while. I posted a couple of videos. a few of them, like, 200, a couple hundred, like, wow, this is fucking dope. I get a pretty good response on here, better than I do with some other social media platforms.
Yeah.
But then like, I'm realizing, how come my likes are so low if I'm getting like, you know what I mean? How come no one's really following me? What's going on? Are these bots
That is a
to
good point.
encourage me to use it so I can
Yeah.
continue to use the information? Because a lot of shit just came out against TikTok. India just banned them. United States is looking at banning it.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Yeah.
I never really thought about that before. That's a good point.
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. If it gets banned, there'll be some other bullshit that comes out.
I heard Instagram is trying to make a little copycat of it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's
Facebook
weird
or
because it's
Instagram.
like mixing Vine with Snapchat with like the Instagram stories all together. So it's kind of,
I mean, yeah, it's weird.
I don't
Tony,
know.
you think there's gonna be football this year?
I hope not. I don't think they should, but maybe we'll see. I know, but I'm a bigger basketball fan than I am for football, but yeah, basketball's coming back in a few days.
Yeah. So at least I mean, look, the thing is, I feel like once the world went to shit here in March, I think that football was just kind of like, hey, hopefully everything will be better in the fall, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And they didn't do shit to get ready, prepare. They've done nothing.
They have not done anything. It's different because, like, the NFL, you got people tackling each other, like, all up in their faces and stuff. NBA is still kind of like that, but they got way less players, so they can all, like, quarantine together, which they're doing right now, which is pretty good. But NFL, I don't see it working.
I don't
I don't see it working without, like, good amount of people catching the virus.
Even in the NBA, I think it might work for a little bit, and then there's going to be small breakouts here and there, and then it's going to be too much of a disruption that they're going to have to cancel the season. And football's, dude, I'm looking at like what's going on in football today because this morning Drew Brees posted something on Twitter, and he writes, "We need football! Exclamation points. We need sports. We need hope. The NFL's unwillingness to follow the recommendations of their own medical experts will prevent that. If the NFL doesn't do their part to keep the players healthy, there is no football in 2020. It's that simple. Get it done, NFL." And after he did that, there was a lot of other players that went on and started kind of putting the NFL on blast as well. JJ Watt was one of them. He was saying, once again, the interest of keeping everyone's players and fans as informed as possible. Here's an updated list of what we as players know and don't know as the first group that gets to report to training camp tomorrow. So these guys are going to training camp tomorrow on Monday, and they don't know anything, dude. There's no protocol set up for these fucking guys.
I don't even know what the protocol would be. Like, what is it?
At least with the NBA, so for the UFC, for example, they would say, okay, if you want to fight and you're going to Abu Dhabi on Fight Island, on Yas Island, you're leaving out of Vegas. You're being tested and you got to quarantine there first. After you pass your test, you go to you land in Abu Dhabi. You go straight to this facility. You test. If you're positive, you go into if you're negative, you go into the bubble. You get tested every single day. And this is what's happening. This is what the NBA is doing. This is what they've created bubbles, and they're trying to create safe zones that's COVID-free and keep everybody safe. But the NFL hasn't done shit.
Yeah,
so,
NFL not happening, man.
So here's some of the things. So this is what he's saying. Here's a list of what we know and what we don't know. He says, we know that we want to play. We want to be safe as possible. He says, we know that the NFL can mandate that players show up to training camp regardless if any agreement has been reached between the NFL and the NFL Players Association. We also have not been granted the full and proper training camp acclimation period necessary as recommended by the medical and training staffs. We still do not know if there will be daily testing, every other day testing, etc. We don't know if there will be preseason games or not. We still don't know how a positive COVID test will be handled in the regards of others, close contact, in the huddle, directly engaged with, etc. A strong and fair opt-out clause for those at higher risk or those with family members at higher risk that has not been agreed upon. And if the players do not show up on time, they could be fined or considered in breach of contract, even if health and safety protocols have not been agreed upon or infectious disease emergency response plans have been approved. And then again, he says, we want to play. So
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I mean, can you believe this shit? Like, see, so, and then another Dude, I think you know who it was? It was let me find it real quick. It was Russell Wilson. He says, I'm concerned. My wife is pregnant. NFL training camp is about to start, and there is no clear plan on players' health and family safety. We want to play football, but we also want to protect our loved ones. And then Deshaun Watson says, it is disheartening to hear that the NFL is unwilling to follow the recommendations of their own experts regarding the players' full health and safety. We want to have full season with the NFL but the NFL needs to listen to the experts. Dude, the NFL is really putting me on blast right here by all the big dog players too, not just fucking, no names. These guys are stepping up and saying, "Hey, man, I don't feel comfortable going to fucking camp tomorrow. I feel like you're gonna fuck up everything for nothing."
Yeah.
And I agree. There's not going to be a season. It's a disaster. They don't have anything set up. There's going to be COVID tests positive all over the place, and they're not going to be able to have enough players healthy to play offense and defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
The weirdest shit is the MLB has the fucking like cardboard cutouts of people, dude. You see that shit? Have you guys? Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find this. It's fucking weird looking.
Try to make it look like there's fans there,
Dude, you might as well just not have people and just be like, listen, like, we know there's no fucking people, but look at this shit, dude. It's bizarre. It doesn't even remotely look real. I mean, this is in Japan, I think, but I think this one.
Well, in the beginning, when this first started.
Yeah, this is it. This is it. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
These are like fucking like random people around town, I feel like.
It's like their Facebook profile picture.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just put that in its seat. It doesn't look like people sitting.
Dude, no one sits with their fucking head. Look at this.
No, I know.
Look at this woman. How old is this woman?
That's ridiculous.
Someone's grandmother is just sitting in the stands.
Dude, check this out. Somebody went to work that day, and then somebody handed them a stack of these, and they were like, you got to go to 4B and set them all out. Set them out. Make them look like families. Do what you got to do. And then when the game's over, you got to collect them all. We're doing this all summer. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Why?
Dude, I don't fucking get it, man. I don't know.
And like Disney's open, and down in Orlando for guests, and people are getting really pissed off because like Disney's trying to be pretty strict to protect people from getting sick because they want to stay open as long as possible. But then you have like people saying, like on Twitter, like, sick of guests at Disney Springs not covering their noses with their masks or walking around with a closed water bottle in their hands as a loophole to avoid wearing a mask. It's so ignorant to the employees who get paid nothing to work harder than usual to keep you safe or healthy. And that's what people have to understand. I mean, if you know that these protocols are set in this place, whether you agree to wearing or whether you think it's okay to wear a mask or not, but you know that, hey, if you want to take your fucking family to Disney with its kids and families, you're gonna have to wear a mask. So I guess Disney's one of the rules was if you're eating or drinking, you don't have to wear a mask. So now people are just walking around with empty water bottles and like a pretzel all day, dude. The pretzel's been sitting in their hand for fucking 8 hours, and they're not eating it, they're not drinking anything, they're just not wearing their masks. And people are like, this is fucking bullshit. So now Disney changed the rules again, and they're like, yo, if you want to eat or drink, you buy your food, you walk to a place that's got nobody else around it, you pull your mask down, you eat your food, you drink your beverage, you throw it out, and then you walk with your mask on. You're not allowed to eat or drink while you're on the move anymore. So that's good, man, because fuck these goddamn loopholes. I'm tired of this shit. There's so many places with loopholes like, hey, we found a loophole, but that loophole is making everybody sick. And then and that's keeping everybody from getting back to a regular fucking normal kind of life again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry about that.
Well, I think it's. Go ahead, Ronan.
I said, goddamn Disney, man.
I was gonna say, I think it's that time where we go on our favorite website, Chat Roulette, and try to make some friends. Wait, what the fuck is this? Look at this.
They had a little beta. They had a little baiting.
Yeah, what is this?
I went on last night with a couple of my friends, and they had this, but you can go to the regular one if
Wait,
you
what the
want.
fuck is this? Wait.
Oh, what is it?
Make friends, have friends, find love, and you get famous. Whatever you want. What is this?
I don't know. It's the same thing. It just looks different.
But you went on this yesterday?
Yeah. And then I was on it for like 5 minutes. I had like no luck with I had a bunch of fucking Spanish people, and I don't speak Spanish, so I just hopped into the fucking.
But it won't even let me click start. It just says unknown error. Sean, see if you can do it.
All right. What
There's
browser
a-
are you trying it on, Colton?
Safari.
All right, try it on Chrome. See if it works. What were you
It worked
using
on-
yesterday?
it worked- I was using Chrome yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, v2.chatroulette.com. No, dude, it doesn't let me hit that button. I don't think this browser is supported anymore.
Wait, you used Safari yesterday?
I use Google Chrome.
I use Chrome.
It says there was a problem with your camera or microphone. Please try restarting your browser. Invalid constraint.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me hit start until I like allowed my camera and microphone.
Yeah, it won't even let me. Restart your browser, Colton. Try it again.
There's also you can go to the old one. At the top it says
you
switch
can?
to old version. Yeah, at the top little bar it says switch to old version.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Colton, click on the top where it says switch to old version.
Yeah. No, I know
You
that.
want me to go first, or you want who?
You can go first. I wanted to try the new version, but I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Does it look the same once you get in there?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a white background. It's the black background, but it's still everything's the same. It
Alright.
seemed everything was the same.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Charlotte.
All right, let's see if we can make some new friends.
I'm trying Chrome. I don't use Chrome too much.
So, Rona, you been going out at all? Or you been staying indoors?
I've been going out a little bit. A couple of my friends had like small get-togethers. I went a little like we were just hanging out by the pool and shit. But
Yeah.
still COVID negative, so I'm all good.
Have you tested?
Yeah, I tested a couple times.
Oh shit. What do? You
Where
drive
do you
up?
go to test?
I had these like antibody tests. I don't know how accurate they are. I said they're like 75% accurate, but I took like 3 in a row each day. They're free at the local CVS.
The free at the
Just
CVS?
because you wanted to, or just because?
Well, my mom was making me because I live at home still during the quarantine. So my mom like
Your mom's bugging out about it?
yeah, she barely lets me go out. But I go out I've been out a couple times. Every single time I come back, I'm taking a test. I'm testing negative, so I'm all good.
That's smart for her, at least.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
A few of my
That's
friends did.
different.
A few of my friends did test positive. They had no symptoms, but they were
They
done.
did test positive?
A few of them, yeah.
Oh shit.
And how they doing?
They're all good. They had no symptoms. One of my friends lost his smell and taste. He was all right. One of my friends.
I'm
has it right
saying,
now.
how long does it last? Like a week?
For them, they don't even know how long it lasts. They took a test like a week later. They tested positive, and then like a couple days later, they tested negative. But my grandma also had it. She's all right now. My dad had it too, and he's good.
How old's your
Jesus Christ,
grandmother?
Ronan.
What? My grandma's 77, I believe, 77.
Damn.
But she's
She's-
all right.
Look at that, huh?
Oh, is this the new version?
Dude, they have like, yeah.
Oh, your shit's definitely going on a China database with this fucking
Dude, for
thing.
sure. Your face couldn't be detected. Yo, fuck this, dude. Hold on.
Yeah, that's
I'm
good.
going back to the original version, dude. This
Dude,
is,
when I was on the
insane.
when I was on the new version yesterday, I matched with this guy, and he was talking a little bit of shit for a second. I was like, "Hey, come on, man, don't be talking that." And then he goes, "Oh, you're from San Diego." I was like, "Whoa!" I skipped him real quick, bro. I was like, "Hey, chill."
dude, I freaked some guy out because me and Colton take turns on this thing, and Colton was talking to these guys from Nova Scotia, and he was showing them his car and $5,000 of Canadian money. And later on, when it was my turn, I got him, and he didn't know that I have already seen him,
Yeah.
Colton, so I knew all of his information, and he was freaking the fuck out. It was,
Yeah, you got bugged out.
it was hilarious. We put the video on YouTube from that.
Well, we've done that to a couple people. I bugged these 2 chicks out one time. I was like, "You have a dog. You're," and I was just saying bullshit that Sean talked about with them. This girl was bugging out.
I saw the one where you put it on your Instagram story, and it was the guy's wife showed his
That's our new sponsor, BOGO Friends. Yeah, we
He's
try
like,
to
show
get
him your
them.
tits. Show him your boobs. All right.
Sean got her Sean got both of them first, and then he got matched with me. But that guy's like trashed every time he's on there.
You've seen him multiple. You've seen him like different times.
Yeah, we try to get him every time we go on now. They live in Florida.
All right, let's see what's up. No dicks, no dicks. We got the screen thing here to prevent us from seeing dicks. Speaking of dicks,
I had some good luck yesterday. I only saw like 3 or 4. I was feeling pretty good.
dude, you see a lot of the same people, I think, on here, don't you?
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm curious to know what they're trying to do with that beta version where it says become famous. It's like, what the fuck are they doing?
They sold it to China,
Yeah.
just like you said, dude. They want to detect your face. You see that little circle in there?
Yeah. It's weird.
Is that so a dick can't be in there? Because like
I
that's
don't
not
know.
a face. That's
Yeah.
not a face.
Actually, yeah, maybe.
Maybe. What's going on, chica?
Hola,
Hola, chicas.
somos lesbianas.
Muy bonita. What up? What up?
What's up? What's up?
What are you doing?
That's Manny Fresh.
Nothing. I just lost my jewel again.
Your jewel?
Yeah, I found
I think
it.
it's dangling out of your ear. There it is. Found it.
Got it.
Oh, that jewel.
Uh-huh.
You smoke reefer?
Sometimes.
You look like you'd be
Not a
cool.
lot, though.
You look like you'd be fun to hang around with if you were high.
Yeah, I am. But I don't do it much because I got paranoia, which if I smoke, like if I were to smoke the wrong stuff, I would like go crazy.
I think the more you smoke, the more you get over that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you just start to smoke every day, all day. And you're like, wait a minute, what happened? All right, enjoy your jewel, bro.
You too.
Dude, it was
You
one of those
enjoy
offers
your
I couldn't get out.
Dude, he looked like a young Manny Fresh.
Dude, it's like, you know when you try to connect to the next partner and like it's taking a second, you're like, oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
you feel like you're in
Oh,
the
yeah.
elevator pushing the
Especially
button.
when you tell the person to go fuck themselves and then you're stuck out.
Holy shit, look at this guy. What are you eating, bro? What is that?
Sunflower seeds?
What an animal you are. Holy shit.
Totally. I love it.
Dude, with your fucking fingers like that?
Well, yeah.
Is that the rest of the container behind you?
This one?
Yeah, what
By
is
my
that?
elbow?
Yeah,
No, it's just an old spit jar for unshelled sunflower seeds. These are home roasted.
What a beautiful
buy 'em.
place that is. Is that a vacation rental?
No, it's my attic.
Okay, good. What do you
Yeah.
sleep up here? Like a bunch of little, are those like beds everywhere? How many beds?
Yeah,
you got?
man, there's beds. I got a bunch of little people who hang out. They come to my attic and we party.
You know what's funny? That if I was just driving with my friends on the road and I pulled up, it was like, and I stopped in front of someone's house in the middle of the night and I was like, yo, imagine there was some creepy man eating sunflower seeds in his attic up there. Wouldn't that be fucking weird? And he'd be like, yeah, dude, that'd be really creepy. That's happening
What are you
right now.
talking
That's you.
There's no little guys. It's all keyboards, man.
Okay,
It's
okay.
just all
All of
keyboards.
them? That's a
Yeah,
keyboard?
it's all keyboards. Yeah,
Why do you need so many keyboards, dude? Why don't you just get one long one?
that's a good point. I have one long one right here. And I have another long one right there. I got lots of long ones.
Do you play at stadiums and shit?
Mm-hmm. Well, not stadiums. I think the biggest show I played was maybe about 7,000 seat hall.
That's a lot of people.
It is. We packed them in.
Why do you need so many though? Like, how many can you play at once? 2, maybe? It's like stretching.
I could play them all.
Let me hear. I gotta see something. I gotta see at least 3.
Well, so
Oh,
I can't put my hands on all of them, but through the magic of MIDI, I can use this one controller to play every one of these keyboards, and the 6 synthesizers that you can't see in front of me.
Okay, so that's what you got. You got them all set up on different sounds and different shit. So
I can do
then you
whatever
boot
I
that
want.
sound, then you're just making a whole bunch
No.
of music.
No, that's not what I do, but close enough. Close enough. What do you do
Who's the-
besides make fun of people in their attic?
That's it. I'm gonna go look for somebody else.
Dude, who's the guy from Breaking Bad?
What
What's
in the
his
hell is
name?
going on?
man?
What's about to
Heisenberg.
happen here?
I was gonna jack off, but you caught me in the wrong time right now.
What are you looking at on your phone? That's more important than me right now.
I'm trying to find a sugar mama right now. I
Trying
just
to find
can't.
a sugar mama. Do you have chat
Yeah.
like going on 2 devices trying to find her?
Yeah.
Jeez. Where are you located, man?
Vista.
Vista?
1406 Hediona Avenue in Vista, California.
Dude, no way. I live in San Diego also.
Oh shit!
I'm in
Small
North
world.
Park. Dude, I'll be right over.
What?
I'll be right over to your house.
I'm good, man.
Bro, I got some baby mamas. I'll bring them
Yes.
over.
Nah, I'm good. Are they gonna pay me? I'm looking to live off of fucking sugar mama.
How you doing that? Is this like for real? I mean, look what's going on in this. Look, it looks like a bomb went off in that fucking that cave that you're living in. I mean, what's going on with the walls there?
Exactly.
Is this because of rage issues?
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh my god,
My
dude!
TV.
Dude, you need to find this sugar mama quick, bro. Your whole
Yes.
place is falling apart.
Exactly. Like I'm broke and I can't. I have mental issues. I'm like, fuck.
All right, dude. Well, good luck in there.
Thank you. I'll keep searching.
Peace out. This guy lives by us.
Dude, why did he give his whole address to you?
That was terrifying.
I don't even think it's his real address.
Yeah,
This guy's
not his
just-
address.
Pretty quick on the fly like that. If it's not his real one.
Dude, he wants anybody
Wait.
to come over quickly. Did you see that place?
Yeah, that fucking.
Holy shit! What's up, bro?
Who's the guy from Breaking Bad? What's his name?
Heisenberg, man.
That's what fucking that dude looked like.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't think of his fucking name.
This guy's internet connection sucks.
Ándale, échale.
Dude, turn this
I'm from
light on.
Mexico. Rogarele de decirle que yo sin ella de pena muero.
Ya no quiso escucharé. Si sus labios abrieron,
Fue para decirme ya no te quiero.
yo sentí que mi vida
Okay, that's good. That's enough. Good.
Que ya.
Good. That's good. That's good.
Good, bad.
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's, you
Thank
know
you.
what? I like how the voices are so different. They complement each other very, very good.
Okay.
I
Muchas,
also like the fact that we can't see what you look like because it leaves more to the imagination. I'm sure if we could see you, we'd be like, maybe we would have nexted you already.
okay. Uh-huh.
That's a good thing too. So if you put an album out, just don't show anybody what you guys look like. And I think you're
Okay.
onto something here. So
Thank
fuck yeah,
you.
man. Fuck yeah.
Thank you very much.
Good for you.
You didn't understand shit you said.
I didn't know his song either. He could have been saying, I hate this guy. We're going to go kill him.
Dude, that guy's wall, that whole wall was missing.
I was shocked when I saw that shit.
And then he goes, "This is my TV."
What's
Oh,
up,
you
man?
talked to this guy before.
What's up, bro?
You have a great beard.
No, man. We talked about this
Dude,
before.
he's into biking.
Dude,
We have, haven't we?
yeah. You're the biker, dude. You like to fucking bike.
Bro. Yeah, we did. What's up, dude? How you been?
Chilling, man. Remember me? I had the mongoose. I got that mongoose bike.
Yes, I do remember you.
Racer, bro.
That was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, that was a while back. Ever since then, bro, you should see what I'm doing on this mongoose now, bro. I'm
You
like
shredding?
jumping gaps like
Dude.
this. I would show you a little bit longer, but now you can't see where I am, right? Because the screen.
I can see out there. Yeah.
It's like this then.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, you are. That's awesome.
Both wheels off the ground.
Just like
What?
all the way up.
What about
Fucking
you?
dude, no handers and shit. Like
No,
doing
not yet, not
backflips.
yet.
Oh
Not yet.
man. All right.
I could do like one hand, like just for a second. But only for a second. What about you?
I just been fucking biking, man. That's it. Doing the
Good.
same shit. Yeah, that's It's all we can do in Minnesota still is just bike.
You better do it now before the winter comes.
Yeah, for sure. I forget, where were you at again?
San Diego. But
San Diego.
I told you, I think Utah or whatever, because they had a really good bike scene or something out there. Or
Yeah, Utah does have a great bike scene. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to winter time, but I got some fat biking I want to do this winter, so, I'll get over it.
you got some fat biking you want to do this winter?
Yeah, like the fat tires, the ones that are like
Oh,
5.
all right.
Yeah, they glide over snow. It's pretty cool.
Shit.
It's a good time.
No doubt. Hey, you gotta
It's
do
a little-
what you gotta do, right?
It's a little cold, but yeah, you fucking gotta get outside in the wintertime. Otherwise, you go fucking crazy. You're just sitting inside all the time.
No, especially because there's not gonna be any football this year, probably.
I don't watch football anyway. I just watch biking.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, man. Football's a little weird, but, that's just me.
You know what else is pretty weird?
What's that?
Biking a little bit.
It is, for sure.
There's more NFL fans than like fans of biking, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely there is. But, like, when you have, like, 3 hours of a game and the ball is in play for, like, an average of 11 minutes, that's upsetting.
You know what's awesome about biking?
What's that?
When one guy crashes, everybody crashes.
During races, yeah, like that.
That's why I watch it. I'm watching
I
it
like-
for the races, for the crashes.
I like to watch, but I watch more like mountain biking events, so like the Downhill Cup and like
Okay, you like that shit.
Red Bull Rampage events and stuff like that. Like the Tour de France and like all that stuff. Like it's super cool. Those dudes are impressive as fuck. But like I like to see dudes at mountain bikes do cool things and like shred down like crazy technical declines and shit like that.
You like you ever like used to watch like the Warped Tour shit, like the or what is it? The what is that?
Right, next to this guy.
X Games?
Yeah, X Games. I guess
Yeah,
it's cool,
dude.
right?
X Games is great. Yeah, summer and winter are both. I love extreme sports. I just think they're really like I respect the talent of professional sports. Like those dudes are massive and they're taking hits that no one can fucking take. Like I respect their talent and their dedication to what they do, but I just don't find professional sports like that, any ball sports, super interesting. I find watching them a little boring.
Yeah, I gotta go. I love you.
All right.
You know what, dude? I changed my mind. I don't want to talk with you. This guy, though, I'll talk to you.
Oh, we got an astronaut.
We got an astronaut here. Are you on the International Space Station? What the fuck's going on here, dude? You have 5 seconds to think about something. All right, Colton, you want to give it a run?
Yeah, I'll give it a run.
Hold on, this guy's jacking. Whoop. All right.
Actually, Ronan, do you want to give it a run?
No, I'm all right. You go ahead. Your
You
show,
good?
man.
All right. All right, are you still going, Sean?
Dude,
What
I
the
got
hell's going-
stuck. Oh my god, dude! I got stuck trying to get off of it. My stop share was behind the pause bar, and when I went to move it, some guy just sitting there jerking it, and I had my thing paused, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't move it right now." And then I had to wait for him to next to me. So then once he did, it went to the next screen, and then I could go back live again.
All right.
Are you home? Okay, I got this.
And can you guys see it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is version 2.
Hey, she was picking her nose.
It was gross. She wasn't expecting someone to come on so quickly.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I had to do that so he would next me. Oh, what's up, bro?
This
Oh,
is
no.
the guy.
What's going on, man?
Just trying to look for some sugar mamas,
I
man.
was gonna say you look like you're looking for sugar mamas on here.
No, yeah, I'm on like trying to get on these apps, trying to get on here, you know.
Yeah.
Can't miss the opportunity.
What other apps are you on?
I don't know, man. I'm like on fucking Plenty of Fish, Chispa, Tinder, Hinge. Still no fucking luck.
Move the cursor.
How long you been on there for?
I don't know. I've been doing this for like a couple of days now.
Oh, you gotta give it some time. You gotta let it settle in. You gotta let the conversation rock, you know?
Especially in a
Yeah,
business.
yeah. It's just, I don't, fuck, man. I'm 27. I still don't know what I want to do in my life. So I just want to throw the towel and just be like, fuck it.
Nah, you got time, dude. You're still young. You know, you're a good-looking guy. You're in Vista. You know, you're in a good area. So
This nigga. How you know about my IP?
your IP?
Yeah.
I'm a mind reader, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I do channeling and psychic stuff. You know.
I
That's
know that
cool. What else do you know about me?
Your room is
That's pretty
destroyed.
gnarly.
I know. You know, things for you sometimes are hard emotionally. You know, I could tell by the rooms, a lot of anger stuff going on.
Yeah,
behind you.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You are.
You sometimes kick and punch. Yep. There it is.
Damn, dude.
Well,
I don't
listen,
know.
bro.
I'm gonna keep trying though, dude. I'm gonna keep trying.
Hey.
There has to be something. I'm thinking about doing like an OnlyFans. But
That's an option too, man.
yeah, but like, who would want to see my ass? Like nobody. Like, at least females won't. You know what I'm saying? I know guys would because I've been on Grindr. I ain't gay, by the way. But like, I be having like hundreds of messages just flooding in. You know.
What were you doing on Grindr?
Because that was one of the platforms I wanted to promote my OnlyFans.
Okay, to get the money. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, and like people like it, and this is my photo.
There you go, bro. Got the abs going on.
Yeah, I just need help with the marketing. Basically, I don't know how to do it. Like, I don't know how to do this shit. I really don't know. Like,
well,
same
listen.
Same thing with my rapping. Like, I'm a good rapper, but I need a manager. I need people to promote my shit. I need a team. I can't do it on my own.
Can I hear you spit some bars?
Yeah, I guess I could show you.
Yeah, let me hear something. You don't got to go all out. Just put on something. See what you. And even if you don't want to freestyle, something you got already written.
All right, listen. You work for the ops, you a chota, nigga. On the block selling coca, nigga. You wanted, I have it, I get it for the low. Gotta get that dough. If I wasn't dealing, I'd be pimping and robbing these folks. Gotta get it by any means. Got nothing but a full clip for my enemies. Talking that shit, but in person, you better have that same energy. Run up and you'll get blasted. Fuck you up with no remorse, not giving a fuck, I'm a savage. All money in, no money out. You know the money stay racking. Flexing on the net like that might rob your ass and take you for ransom. Rob your bitch because she think a nigga handsome. Hit up your moms and hit up your pops and tell them that I want 50K on the spot. If I don't get that, and if I don't get that fetty, I'm gonna get ready to get the machete, start slicing you up.
Yeah. I like it, bro. I like it. Your connection's going. Can you see me? Your connection on the camera is going out.
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, but I like it. Hey, listen, if Tekashi 6ix9ine can make it, I think anybody can make it.
Yeah, I agree.
But you're good, bro. You got to just stick with it, man. Just stick with what you want to do and keep trying. And you've only been looking at baby mamas for a couple days, so give it a couple weeks, and I'm sure you'll find something.
Yeah, I'm also trading stocks as well. So like, I'm not just depending on other things,
There you go. I got to get out of here, but good luck, my brother.
Thank you, man.
All right, I felt like he was going to kill me if I fucking...
Dude, imagine that guy dresses in a suit and he's your stockbroker, and then when he goes home, he takes all his clothes off and lays down on that bed and goes on fucking chat roulette with this is the
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Good. I like your hair.
Thank you. Some guy just insulted it a while back.
Oh, why?
Oh, no, he just started calling me gay slurs.
Oh, well, you got to just say right back to him. What did he say to you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, he's just like, you look like guys that I fucked back in high school. I was like, I want to open your ass so wide I can shove my head in it. And we kept on going at it until I left.
Wait. You told him you want to shove your head up his asshole?
No, I want to open your asshole so wide I can shove my head in it, and then like fucking start fisting deep down through his intestines till my hand reaches throat.
Wow. Did you win that one? Did you win that round?
Yeah, and then I just dipped.
I feel like that's Mortal Kombat finish him meets his grinder. It's like it's got a nice,
Yeah.
it's got a nice violent twist on being gay. It's like the gay
I'm not
version
homosexual,
of 50 Shades of Gay, and then you come out with the I want to rip your asshole open and shove my head into it and to your intestines.
No homo though. No
Right?
homo.
Yeah, of course.
Damn, but like, see, basically it was some fucking fat ass e-girl sitting on like the chair. She was wearing headphones. She was like, "You look like a guy from One Direction." And I was like, "I'm gonna take that as a compliment, thank you." And then I hear like 50 other guys. They're probably connected through her on a group chat or Discord. And they started fucking insulting me. I just hear one of them, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you look like the boys from One Direction. You look like the guys I fucked in high school." And then like I started mentioning those 50 gay of Mortal Kombat finishes.
Yeah.
And
Wait, so this was the same phone call? This was the same person?
it was like pretty much
So there was
the
a
girl
fat
that
girl with headphones.
the fat girl with headphones. She was probably connected with other guys.
Okay.
What do you
While
say
she's
about
on
his asshole
Discord.
again? Stretching it?
She was like, "Okay, guys, I have to leave." And then some guy insulted me. I started insulting him back. And that girl's just sitting there. And she's like horrified by what each and every person is saying. And she's like, "Okay." And then I just fucking dipped because, like, I felt bad for her.
Yeah.
Because, like, these guys put her in a shitty situation.
You know what we should do? We should reenact it. I'll say finish him like Mortal Kombat, and then you just go at it with what you said. So ready?
Okay.
Okay. Finish him.
No.
No. You gotta narrate what you're doing. You have to narrate what. Yeah. So when I say finish him, that's when you go into the I'm gonna rip your asshole open.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, ready?
Okay, let's go.
Finish
Go ahead.
him.
Let me open your ass. No homo. Let me go in. Give me your fucking throat. Boom. Are you a fucking actor?
I love it.
Am I casting for something?
I'm just
without even
looking
knowing?
for great people on here, man. Fucking, you're a good dude.
Thanks, man.
But
Appreciate
listen,
it.
make sure you avoid the fat bitches on here. That's key.
Yeah. But like there was a nice one, okay? There was a nice one. See, the difference is it's about whether they dye their hair or not. That's the biggest sign of whether you should leave or not. Because that bitch had some purple and white on her head, and it looked fucking disgusting. She probably done it herself.
Let's look for her.
But like, I met this girl. I mean, this has to be the greatest 5 hours of chat roulette I've ever went through. I have been trying so hard in my life. It's either fucking dicks, or it's either like Pornhub videos that are just recorded and placed. And this time, I'm just talking with real people, real like physically existing people in different sides of the world. So basically, I met this bitch. She was from the Caribbeans, and she was like upside down, so her tits were like, how can I say?
Like they were going against gravity.
They were going against gravity. And I was like, "Are you real?" Because I know she was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Hi," and she was like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Oh," she was like, "Oh, it's Rachel." I was like, "That's fucking hot." So I was like, "Are you teasing guys around here?" She was like, "Yeah," and then she just showed me her fucking tits, and I was like, "Wow." And I was like, "Can I have your Instagram account?" She was like, "Yes, but I have a boyfriend." I was like so confused by like the ideas because like I never thought that a girl would actually show another guy her tits when she's in a relationship. But that's beside the point.
Where are you from,
So I was
bro?
like,
Where are you from?
I'm from the Middle East.
Okay.
That's why I
Yeah.
have different perceptions of how relationships
Yeah,
work these
because
days.
if she was from the United States,
That means she
she's
likes
called,
you.
She's called a whore, and she likes you.
Yeah, I know.
I dated a girl who was sleeping with other men while I was dating her.
Ah,
That's
was
what
it
we.
like an open relationship?
No, I didn't know
Open
about
relationship?
it. It's called a cheating whore.
Oh wow, she's a fucking bitch.
Yep.
And basically, I was like, what is your cup size? And she was like, double D. I was like, have you ever tried sucking on your own tit? Because like her tits were fucking suspended. They were like reaching her fucking chin. I was like, have you ever tried doing that? She was like, and she just fucking dipped.
Oh,
She just
man.
fucking left. She didn't even give me her Instagram account.
Well,
Like she
I
just
don't think you wanted at that point, you know?
yeah. I mean,
So you've been on
there
here for
are
5 hours.
yeah.
Jesus Christ,
It's,
bro.
dude.
bro, listen, I have nothing to do, and it's 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And it's 6 a.m. I am. Listen, this is a fucking jackpot. I mean, for the past couple of months, I've been going here for like an hour or so, and like meeting no one. Now I'm like meeting people from different sides of the areas. I just spoke with someone who has been an alcoholic for 7 years. And now he's just a completely different person who's changed his life. And I'm like mind blown. I'm like, I'm actually talking with a real guy, with a real human being on this site where guys show their dicks out. Like, you can, there's so much good and bad things sometimes.
There are.
It's unbelievable.
There are. There needs to be a better balance on here. Not so many dicks.
Yeah.
Listen, brother, I got to run. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Pleasure talking to you too.
Avoid the
Goodbye.
whores, okay?
Yes, thank
All right,
you.
bro.
Dude, he said it was 6 a.m. there, which means he's been on there since 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's dedication, baby. Oh, look at this guy. Fucking asshole.
That was funny.
Oh, look at that hand. All right, we'll do a couple more and then get the fuck off here. That was funny, dude. That Mortal Kombat thing was fucking hilarious. What's up, brah?
Oh no, it was. When you had him doing the finish him, he's like, what am I doing? He even was questioning himself there for a minute.
Ah, Jesus Christ. How'd that guy like 10 fucking times?
I hate that guy.
Yeah.
That guy lives for this. Every night he's on chat roulette.
How often do you go on, Ronan?
Not too often. Recently, more often since I started YouTube. Recently
Yep.
more than before, but probably.
Hey, that's a long yawn, baby. Why are you so tired?
I kayaked for like 5 hours today.
Damn, and then you're like, I gotta get home to get on chat roulette.
Yeah, took a nap and then do that. Like, I gotta find some pretty girls to talk to. This quarantine's fucking me up.
Yeah, I just talked to a kid in the Middle East who's been on here since midnight, and it's 6 a.m. over there.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
So he's
so-
just waking up.
Yeah, no, well, he's been on there all night. He hasn't gone to bed.
Oh,
Yeah, he's grinding it out. No kayaking for him, you know?
No.
yeah.
He's just kayaking for some pussy. So,
For some pussy.
yeah, he said he saw a fat girl with an anti-gravity machine, and she put her tits in her mouth. So, there's some good
Seems-
stuff on here. So you can't, fucking piece of shit. How did he next me?
What's up, man?
Hey,
Same thing every
you
time.
guys gonna fuck?
Nope, I'm eating gummy worms.
All right.
Maybe that's why people next to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't come on here to see gummy worms. I came on here to see overweight men jacking off. And couples having sex.
Just you came to the right place. I guess we're in the wrong place.
All right. Well, you guys warm up, and I'll come back to you. Okay?
All right.
All right, we'll see you.
It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. They don't like their whole diet consists of gummy worms.
Hey, I got you before. You
that
typing an
cursor?
email? Oh, what's up, bro? You typing an email?
Typing an email, yeah.
What's your email say?
It says, fuck you, boss.
Oh, dude, you just made that up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not typing an email.
Oh, what were you typing?
Was I typing?
What's going on over there? You're looking at a lot of stuff.
It'll probably be cooler than probably this wood.
Yeah, maybe. I'm looking at all that stuff. I mean, like, there's a lot of shit around. I mean,
What are you, like a newborn baby just discovering shit?
it's pretty interesting. I don't think you ever stop discovering things. Do you think you stopped discovering
I stopped when I was 10. I gave up.
You stopped when you were 10?
When I learned how to
All right.
jack off, I stopped caring about everything else.
When you learned to jack off, you stopped caring about everything else. Okay. Do you have a girlfriend?
I have
Just
5
curious.
girlfriends.
Oh, interesting.
Actually,
I
I'm
don't
kidding.
think
I've
that's
never
true.
even hugged a girl.
Is it? Are you being truthful or are you being dishonest here?
Truthful.
Oh, wow. It's probably that mentality that you got.
I know. Well, when I jack off, I don't feel like I want to touch a woman, you know?
It's a pretty terrible. No, I don't mean that. I'm not talking about that. I'm
Right.
talking about what we were talking about beforehand.
Jacking off.
No, we were talking
Looking
about
at
just discovery. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
talking about discovery.
So I look at things, and then I jack off, and then I don't want to touch anyone after.
Hmm.
So, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, this guy's.
Oh.
I don't have that.
It's like he's afraid to say certain things because of his mom in the room with him or something.
All right, boys. Hey, I gotta.
All right, bro.
All right,
Ronan. Thanks for having me on, though. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for
Thanks
coming
so
on.
much
man.
for coming on.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys. Good to see you.
Thanks, Ronan.
See you.
Peace.
Later, brother.
Yeah, dude.
It was like,
What was he doing? It was like he was like, Mom, what are you cleaning my room up now for? Jeez, I just went online. And then when you're all talking about jerking off and not hugging girls, he's like, no,
Oh,
no,
that's-
no. He's like the other thing that we were talking about, discovery. Yeah. Come on, Mom, get out of here. Come on. I'm trying to see some tits.
oh man, dude. Here's the thing. I wish I could live with my parents because I could save more money, but the trade-off to the fucking psychological repercussions from that of having to deal with fucking bullshit, you know, like it's not worth it. You want to go on for a little bit? Tonight was fun.
Oh, that's pretty fun. But
I don't know if I shared it the right way because I'm using this other computer at my brother's place. So
hold on.
God, this pimple looks horrible. I'm surprised no one fucking called me out for having herpes on my fucking lip.
It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good at all.
So, dude, yesterday was
Bro.
a comedy show, the second show they had.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? It sounded like you just got cited real quick.
I was gonna say we have to. Either you or me has to edit that clip with the kid of finish him, the fucking Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah,
with
no,
the
that's
kid.
you editing that. You're gonna edit that one.
That's a gold mine.
Dude, I know. You got
I'm
that
gonna
shit.
rip your asshole open, no homo, and then I'm gonna go.
Dude, the mouse, it's weird, but we got to get into like we're talking to this person, get that mouse way out of there, because when
Yeah,
you're
I
watching it on
forget to do
TV, it just like you're like, oh my god, it's right over that guy's eye, you know, and it's kind of distracting.
I forget to do that.
But yeah, it's fine. No, yours much better this time. But dude, yeah, that clip was gold. I mean, that guy was hilarious.
I must give it away though with something because I've had many people ask me, "Am I on a show? Are you?"
So, you know what? Oh, you know.
But yeah,
what?
Drive Up Comedy.
Yeah, that's it. Drive Up Comedy Show. Can you pull up the site real quick, just so we can kind of?
Yeah. Fuck.
So
Dude,
last
you know what
night-
I'm realizing?
What's
Our
that?
Macs are the few computers that can handle the multi use of the camera for different things going on at once.
Really?
Or all Macs, apparently. Or maybe not all. No.
Who the hell knows?
Okay, Drive Up Comedy. What do you want? Where do you want to go to?
Go to the show that was there yesterday. Just go to the calendar if you could pull it up if it was still there, just so you can see the flyer on it. Because,
I think they took it down.
go to buy tickets. See if it's still there. There it is. Cool. There they were yesterday. That was the show that was yesterday at Kit Carson Park there in Escondido. Show started at 8. I think the show started at approximately 8:10. It was pretty cool. They got on stage and they were kind of like, "Yo, we're just gonna wait a few more minutes until it gets a little bit darker, because then with the lights and the horns, it's fucking electric." He's like, "You'll see." And then like James Hancock III was hosting last night, so he comes out and he brings the energy. He's joking with people, really kind of warming the crowd up nice, getting people to honk and blink the lights, to kind of interact. And
And the honking doesn't cause any like a cop to be an asshole or anything like that?
Dude, this is all legal. They're allowed to have. They're in the park. The park is kind of secluded from residential neighborhoods. It's not
That's
like
awesome.
it's not like it's obnoxious. No one's just laying on the horn being a dick for 5 minutes. It's just casual. Like beep, beep,
Could
beep,
you
beep,
imagine
beep.
someone's horn got locked?
Oh my God. Dude, but it's so great because you hear people laughing too. You know what I mean? Like you can hear them laughing from inside the car. And that's the
Because
thing.
they can have the windows down, right?
Yeah, you can have the windows down.
Yeah,
And they do that. And like this time, like, dude, I was saying, like, so every time they're going to do this, they learn from the time before, and they just try to do everything they can to make it better. This time, they had a few more lights. They had 2 projection screens on 2 sides of the stage, and they had cameras pointing to it, so you can see. If you couldn't see
That's
the
dope.
stage clearly, you can watch the projection. You can watch the projection screens. Everybody was really funny. Armando Torres went up last night, had a good set. Adam Ferrara was the headliner. Ryan Dune. Dude, it was a funny show, man. It was great. Check out that Instagram.
How long was the show?
Can you go to the Instagram real quick while you're sharing? It started about 8:10 and it ended around probably right before 10 o'clock.
Nice. Hang on one sec.
Yeah, they posted a picture of Adam Ferrara from yesterday, so I just kind of want to see how it looked. I could probably show a couple.
This picture? I don't think it's on their Instagram.
Are you sharing anything?
Yeah, you can't see?
No, here, it's okay. I'll pull it over here. I'll just show a few of
By the way, my new mattress, my status just says delayed with a caution fucking thing.
No way, really?
The caution triangle.
What is that supposed to mean?
Who the fuck knows? Not even Monday, it just says delayed, even though it was supposed to be out for delivery on Friday.
Dude, that could be like my retro gaming console. The shipping container fell into the ocean.
I'm starting to think so, dude. I'm realizing ground shipping, it's like, dude, just spend the extra $20 to fucking ship it regularly, you know?
Yeah.
Ground shipping is a fucking disaster.
I know. Unless it's priority somehow. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, because that's not ground all the way. All right, look. So here. All right, so here's here's Adam Ferrara. He was the headliner last night. Very popular guy. You know him from Top Gear. He did the Top Gear USA show. He was on that show Rescue Me. He's been around the block for a long time. That's him at the end of his set last night. People beeping and honking. What's going on with the rest of these pictures? Here's James Hancock, the third. I mean, dude, look at his expressions. Genuinely, like, just feeling it. Happy. I know.
Dude, it looks like everyone's having a fucking ball.
Dude, James is a cool dude, and he just got married this week. So
congratulations, bro.
Yeah, man, he's a happy dude. It's good stuff. Dude, everybody was having a blast. You'd think it would be weird to perform in front of cars, but I mean, maybe when you first get up there, it might seem weird, but you could look at these people, man. They're fucking loving it. It's just like,
I think you keep going to the same 3 pictures, dude.
no, I had to skip around. It wasn't showing the. I don't want to show too much. I'm just showing a couple because.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, dude.
I got 3 pictures.
There
from a 2-hour event.
Dude, I took pictures of the event last night. But the thing is, I want to give more to them before I start showing the pictures online. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to show a couple from the event last night, just because it was dope. And they got another one next week, next Saturday. This still get tickets. That one is in Los Angeles with Jeremiah Watkins, David Lucas, and fucking Tony Hinchcliffe. So it's supposed to be a real dope
fucking crazy show, dude.
Yeah, I heard the space is real dope. That was all I heard. Space is real dope. Cool. And isn't that what's funny is like sometimes you hear people say something like, yo, I heard this space was real dope. And then, but really when you like figure out where that came from, it just came from someone who's like, dude, I heard the place is dope. And you're like, all right, cool. And then you're like, bro, I heard the place is real dope. And then everybody's like, yeah. And then they just spread that. But like, it was just horse shit in the first place. You know what I mean? It was just a nonsense comment in the first one.
Dude, I know.
But, you know.
I'm telling you, man, this sounds so corny, but from watching that thing last night with the Zac Efron thing, I'm reevaluating like how I judge people, how I judge fucking the place I'm living, how I'm reevaluating my whole life. And a big thing is water, dude. I'm buying better water. I don't care if it's more expensive. I am.
That's exactly what happened to me at the very end of the episode. And let me tell you how pissed I am right now. Because, dude, I was going up to Target. I was buying the drinking water. Boom, I'm just drinking that shit all the time, right? I don't like that it's out of plastic bottles because I feel like I'm going through a lot of plastic here. What a fucking waste. What a waste. Holy shit. But then all the drinking water is just purified, dude. That means there's nothing in it. No minerals, no nothing. So you're drinking the water, but it's not like you're not getting anything from earth, you know, like that's naturally in water that we should be drinking. That's why some of these, unless you're getting like what? Like fucking like some Poland Spring or some bullshit like that, you know, that fucking water is like dog shit, but.
No, I like Poland Spring. You don't like Poland Spring?
Poland Spring sucks.
Oh, I love it. I was so stoked today because I went into Sprouts. Or no, when did I go? A couple days ago, I went into Sprouts. I'm in grocery stores and stores every fucking day. But anyways, they started selling Poland Spring water there, which is weird. Yeah,
they shouldn't have it. That's a New York thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an East Coast thing out of Maine. But they sell Polar, the brand with the polar bear, and now Poland Spring. But I like the taste of Poland Spring. I don't know if it's the healthiest for you, but I thought it tasted cleaner than fucking, what's that Crystal Geyser bullshit they have everywhere here?
Crystal Geyser, fucking dog shit.
And Arrowhead. Arrowhead is
fucking sucks.
Horrible.
The worst ever is Zephyr Hills. That's down in Florida. That's like their spring, bro. Nothing good comes from Florida. Nothing. Trust me. Even the water is horse shit. It's garbage, bro. It's awful. But then I started kind of doing a little bit more investigating. And dude, I remember that one time, like it was like 2 years ago, me and Carrie were walking around North Park and we went into this water place where you bring your jugs in there and they fill it with water. But it's like, it's got so many minerals in it and it's like so fucking good. But like, if it wasn't COVID right now, I'd go in there and buy a container and then fill it with water. But right now I'm fucking nervous. You know what I mean? Like, this lady's slanging water in the middle of a pandemic and I don't want to fuck around. You know what I mean? Like, because I just watched Zac Efron and now I give a shit for the first time ever about the water that I'm drinking.
Dude, here's the thing though. you have to be careful because he was saying something about distilled water, how it's not good. Distilled water is good for you sometimes because distilled water is basically like a natural detox, and it pulls out the toxins that may have been from previous water that's in your body and shit. Distilled water, because it doesn't have anything in it, basically all those minerals and shit, like he said, I think it was that guy in LA said it comes out from your body. That's good once in a while because you want to detox your body. You don't want to be drinking distilled water constantly, but once in a while, it is good.
But and you're right. But dude, I think there's a lot of people that just go up to the store and they just grab some fucking water. They don't even know. Like this one's
I'd say
purified
90% of people do. Yeah.
This is purified water with added electrolytes, and this is pH balanced water that's purified with this and that, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what this is? Then this one says drinking water, and this one says purified water. This one says distilled water, and you're like, which one do I fucking drink? It's all what is it?
I know.
You know, this one says drinking water. Okay, but it's still purified water, but they're tricking you. So that's what I was wanting to say a little bit earlier about the water situation. Is like, it's like if you're not drinking the water that's coming out of the fucking taps, that I mean, you don't want to be drinking that shit in Michigan for sure. Fucking Flint, Michigan water. You know, Jesus Christ, everybody's, you know how toxic that shit is. But dude, that's the thing. It's like you're supposed to trust the water that you're drinking, especially in the United States of America. And if that's the dog shit they're serving you out of the fucking city of Flint, holy shit, that's unbelievable. But then if you're not drinking that water because you're like, yo, fuck this water, this is gross, it's gonna kill you. You go to the store and are you buying distilled water by accident, or are you buying just drinking water which is purified, and now you're not receiving any of the minerals in your water? You know what I mean? So now your body's lacking minerals. We're in the middle of a pandemic. You're limiting the time that you're outside. You better get on a goddamn multivitamin. Everybody better be on a multivitamin right now. You just should be. I'm sure.
This is Dr. Sean talking from the heart.
But I'm just saying, people aren't out there exercising like they were. They're not.
I know.
They're not getting the steps in like they were. What was normal to them is not normal anymore. People are putting on a lot of weight. People aren't eating healthy anymore. They're just, they're just lazy. They're just making these quick decisions. Fucking.
Well, that's why, yeah, dude. I mean, even though there's shit going on, you could still get outside and take a walk or a jog. You can still get outside and get sunlight. You can still make sure you're cleaning yourself and you're doing shit at home as far as exercise if you don't have access to a private gym or something like that. And the main thing that I took away from that, is the water, dude. Right now I'm drinking this water. I don't even know if this is good or not. It's alkaline 88 and it's purified water, but then it says enhanced with Himalayan minerals and electrolytes. So it's basically like they take everything.
What kind is it?
I'll bring it up because I can't show you on this thing.
Where'd you get it? Vaughn's or Ralph's?
Sprouts.
Sprouts?
This water, this brand.
Oh yeah, I've seen that shit.
But I'm pretty sure this is good because I'm pretty sure what they do is they purify the water. I love this. Get 20% off. No, I don't want a discount. To click out of the coupon, you have to. No, I don't want to save money. I'm pretty sure they add the shit into it that they take out. But obviously, it is better to get the natural minerals. But dude, I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. You have to do your own research. People go out and do fucking research.
So just think, like, if you have an animal and I know that people have kids and shit, but if you don't have kids and you're taking care of like an animal, look, if you feed the animal too much, they get fat. If you feed them too little, they get super thin. You look at them, okay, I got to feed them more. If they're exhausted because they're just laying around all day and you're not taking them for walks or runs, I mean, these are telltale signs of certain things. So just check yourself. It's just it's such a fucked up weird time, and everybody was doing this normal thing of just running around, and even if it was just being on their feet all day, waking up early in the morning, walking around, getting ready for work, taking care of the kids, whatever, going to work all day, and even if you were just sitting at a desk for most of that time, you're not. Things are different. People are just being, a lot lazier right now. People are putting on weight. So just look at yourself for just a second. Take a check back. Maybe look at some old posts from March and say, I've changed a little bit. What can I do differently? Because I don't know, man. I don't know when things are going to be back to some sort of normal. But, for me, I know that the gym is super important just because I need to get some sort of workout in. And I don't really like to be out in the fucking sun and sweating my ass off. I'd rather just be inside. For me, like the sun, I'm just like, dude, as pale as I am and as many times I got burnt in my life, I just try to stay out of it at all costs. For me, it's not that great. So when I walk my dog, I'll wear my hat and whatever sun I get. But other than that, I'm not out there looking for it. But that's why I got this little bike, dude. It was like $300. Just get on the bike. I did 8 miles yesterday. Just jumped on the bike in the morning and was watching some YouTube videos. And then next thing you know, you look down, it's been 30 something minutes. You're like, oh shit. It shows you you did fucking 8 miles. And you're like, all right, cool. Get off the fucking bike. You're sweating your ass off. And then you jump on the Bowflex. It's fucking dope.
Yeah, dude. That's what I do when I go to the gym. I do the Stairmaster every time.
And bro, that's what I was doing at Planet Fitness before the gyms closed down. I would get to the gym and then I would start on one of the machines first, just to kind of get my heart going, build up a little bit of a sweat, because then I can get a better workout on the machines and with the weights. So I'm standing, either it's the stairs or it's the treadmill or it's the fucking, or it's like the bike or the stationary bike thing. Anything that was cardio for me is what I would try to do just to switch it up. And that's how I always start the exercise. When I got the Bowflex, I'm sitting there from pure laziness on the couch. I'm like, oh, I haven't moved in like 2 hours. And I look over at the Bowflex and it's staring at me. It's like, yo, come on, man. When are you going to get on me? And I'm just like, fuck. And it's like, no excuses, bro. I'm right here. You're going to walk by me. What are you doing? And I'm just like, fuck. And you're like, all right, cool. But I was kind of forgetting that it's so much of an easier transition when you can when the bike's calling me, it's like, cool. I get on the bike and then it just goes I just get on it. And at first I do a quick couple little stretches and then I just get on the bike and I just start to do slow. And the next thing you know, I'm 10 minutes in, I'm sweating. And then like I turn the resistance up a little bit. So I'm pedaling harder. I'm like, woof, my heart's pounding and I just control the rest of it, the resistance. I want to make it a little hard and then make it a little bit easier, a little harder, a little bit easier. Next thing you know, 30 minutes is done. And now I'm ready for the Bowflex. So like I was missing that little bit of cardio. Now that I got it, I feel pretty good again, dude. I'm starting to.
Yeah, no, dude, it's true, man. I have to do cardio before I lift. I can't just fucking go straight in. Otherwise, I feel like exhausted. But when I force myself to do that cardio, you get the heart rate going, your mind gets into it and the sweating, and then you're like, all right, I'm ready to fucking go.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just exhausted.
You're exhausted. No. And most of the time I go to work out, I'm exhausted and I don't want to, but then I get into it when I'm there.
Yeah. And that's what was happening when I was there. But now that I'm kind of transitioning to this at home, I had the Bowflex and I'm like, why am I still so lazy? But then we got the bike and I was like, that's why I was lazy, because I couldn't get that start that I needed. I'm like, just the thought of sitting on the couch looking and having to like be pushing and pulling with all my might. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that right now. No way. You know what I mean? Like, no. Yeah. But when you get on the bike, like it's just good. It feels good. This bike is awesome, bro. I can't believe it. What a great deal it was. It feels just like I'm on a bike. It feels so natural. The seat is comfortable. It's just so great. I love it, dude. It's lightweight, but like me and my wife both jump on this thing. We use it every day. It's awesome. We try to outdo each other a little bit.
That's awesome.
It's the 30 minutes and 8 miles. So, and she's like, all right. We could sit there for an hour if we wanted to, but like we're just, having fun.
Yep. Exercise and diet and good water.
Good water, man. And stay hydrated. If your pee's yellow, you're not fucking drinking enough.
That's very true. All right. Are we gonna wrap it up?
Yeah, let's finish. It's almost 9 o'clock.
All right, guys. For those of you still watching, thank you. For those of you that tuned off, I'm gonna rip your asshole open, no homo. And trying to think. I think next week I should be good. I'm still doing shit with my brother. Different sightseeing and traveling across the coast here, so should be good. Yeah, he's doing good, man. He's getting settled in. He's blown away by how it's different than Houston.
I saw the picture that you posted, that 3D picture.
Yeah.
You guys look alike. You can definitely tell that you're brothers.
Do we?
I think so. You can kind of like see it in here a little bit.
Yeah.
He's got the beard, right? He's got a beard.
Yeah. He's the one with the beard.
Yeah.
I'm the other one. Dude, you know what's fucking weird is that I'll save it for another episode.
Are you gonna forget and never bring it up again?
No, I'll say real quick. It's that app that makes you look like if you're a guy, it turns you into a girl, and if you're a girl, it turns you into a guy. It's fucking weird. Anita did it, and I look like my mom, dude. It's fucking weird.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's fucking bizarre.
You look a lot like her?
Oh yeah, we'll save that for another episode. I'll bring
Alright.
it for the next one. I'll bring it up.
All right, sounds good.
And guys, we're almost at our episode 50, and we were
Creeping
thinking
up.
we might do a little surprise, bring back some guests, some faves from the past, do a reunion.
Trying to make it happen. So-
Hopefully this fucking AIDS on my face is gone by next one.
And
I'm getting pissed off just looking at myself in the fucking camera. Can only imagine how other people feel.
I know, and you know what? Here's the other thing. If you're about to get on a Zoom show in 3 minutes and you have AIDS on your lip, don't try to pick it off right before the show starts. It's not gonna look good. I promise.
Just leave it.
Just leave it. It's not gonna be any better. It's never like, oh, cool. It's completely gone. Did you see how it just completely disappeared? It was like
it
nothing
looks
was
like
ever
the
there.
walls in that fucking kid's room.
Yeah, it looked like you gave birth out of the side of your mouth, dude. It looked like something came out of there. It was too big to fit. You know, do you think everyone's gonna notice?
I still can't believe that kid lives in that fucking home, dude. He just destroyed his whole home.
Something's going on, dude. Something's weird there, bro. Something's not right. He was shredded though. He was shredded up.
He was.
His rapping
It's all
wasn't
that
that
fucking.
great.
It's all that fighting the fucking drywall, boxing the fucking drywall at 4 a.m.
People are very bored. This is what I'm saying, people. We don't want you to turn into him. He's
Yeah.
losing his mind. This is what's happening in the pandemic. If this guy was working and like, if we were living a regular life right now, he wouldn't have his bedroom all half destroyed looking for sugar mamas on Tinder and Grindr. Dude, he's advertising his fans only on Grindr because he knows that'd be the platform where he would get much success. He's thinking, bro. He's thinking.
He is thinking.
He's thinking.
He is thinking.
Don't give him that. He seems like he's
And
struggling.
he's working on a mixtape too.
He's got a couple projects in motion here. So we'll check back on him one day. Hopefully. It looks like he's doing a renovation show on TLC, and they're about to flip this house, right? That's one.
Dude, there's so much I wanted to say, but I honestly, people like that, I don't want to roast because we don't. And all comics do that. They don't roast to literally be a fucking piece of shit. You do it to be an asshole and just fuck with the person.
Look,
But
man, when I grew up, and you grew up in the East Coast too, so you know what I mean here, bro. Dude, these people out here on the East Coast are a lot different. I don't think they grew up with friends who picked on each other like as much as me and my friends and my brothers and shit did.
Yeah.
Dude, we made fun
No.
of each other so bad. The things that we said to each other, the things that we did to each other. But I don't regret any of it, and neither do they. You know, it was just kids growing up, fun, saying things. The people out here, man, they're so soft. Like you can't say anything to people, and a lot of the people they get so like pussy fucking hurt. But that's what were you just saying though?
Well, I was saying I didn't want to fucking lay into that kid because I knew he was already in a fragile state of mind, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking say anything.
But that's what I was gonna say with chat roulette. Like, what's worse? Somebody's dick out jerking off in front of you, or someone just trying to be roasting and having a good time with good intentions, but being playful and fun on something called chat roulette. Like what you never know what you're gonna get. Dude, you see people here playing characters all the time. That idiot with the helmet on with the war paint the other day, this is what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He goes on and he does his shit. He's got his characters that he plays. You know who we play when you go on chat roulette, or who at least I play? I want to roast somebody, man. I want to fucking make fun of them. And I like it when they make fun of me back. I love it when they make fun of me back because it just makes me want to go after them harder. And then it's fun because I'm not doing it to be mean. I'm not doing it to hurt their feelings. I'm trying in my head. I'm walking a line, and it's to not hurt their feelings, but to make sure we're having fun because it can be fun, dude. It's fun when you're roasting somebody and you're kind of going back and forth a little bit, just to come up with the next one that's better than yours. Especially growing up with two brothers and a sister, like F you, F word, because that's what you do when you're like little. When I was growing up, that's what you said to your brothers and sisters. F you, F word.
Wait, which F word?
I'm not saying it.
What?
Not
Wait, I don't know.
Well, F you, fuck you,
got
F
it.
word.
I got it.
But that would be like some stupid shit you're saying as a kid. You don't even know what those words mean. You're just saying it.
Dude,
in
I
your throat.
know.
Your
I
parents
know.
are like, your parents are just like, stop it. You know what I mean? They don't
Yeah.
even. They're just trying to keep you fucking.
Dude, you
quiet.
don't know the meaning behind any of the bad words. You just know it's a bad word, and you just want to say it.
Dude, I didn't even know the meaning to half of these songs that I was singing as a kid growing up. I had no idea what they were talking about. And now I'm like, wait a minute. I was singing that shit out loud in the back of my parents' caravan when they were driving me, when we were driving around places with my earphones on. Like, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's insane, dude. Like even just like some of the lyrics in like a Madonna song that would be on in the 90s on MTV or VH1. You know what I mean? Just like some of those lyrics are very like
a virgin touched for the very first time.
Yeah, something like that. Imagine being a little girl, 6 or 7, like a virgin. Touch from a very
But the
first
thing
time.
is that's
Dude,
the
they don't even
beauty
know.
of it. But that's the beauty of it, because there's an innocence behind it where they just it's catchy. They just like it.
Yeah, we all
Dude,
are innocent.
When I worked in the
Guilty of that.
elementary school, all the kids were obsessed with Gangnam Style. God knows what the fuck that song's actually saying.
I know.
It's all in Korean.
Exactly.
All right, we got to wrap this shit up.
All right, dude. All right, guys. We will be back on Tuesday for episode 44. 44 of The Worst Show Ever. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sean Baker. That's Colton Harpy. And we'll see you next time.
I have AIDS on my mouth.